shots fired at officers trying to stop the vehicle.
We have one officer shot.
We got shots fired. Sounded like an automatic firearm.
Copy, code red, shots fired.
We have an active shooter. We have an active shooter inside the fairground.
Active shooters, the controversies that surround them, and our opinions. And now it's Shots Fired with your hosts, TJ Kurgan, Fat Dark Earth, and Dinah Death Milberg.
Hey, shitheads, that is Shots Fired. We've had shots fired near the Tactical Shit headquarters. This is podcast number 22.
Yep.
But the shots fired, the guy wasn't shot with a 22. I believe it was more like a 9 milli.
9 milli.
9 milli.
Yep.
So the title of this podcast is Amazon driver handicapped at Target.
So that is Amazon driver handicapped.
Capped.
Capped.
Because he got his ass capped.
CAPP''D.
Yeah.
At Target.
It's on the screen.
Play it words.
At Target.
Yeah.
Because just the other day, I came to work here at Tactical Shit in St. Peter's, and I walked in, and somebody's like, hey, shots fired at the Target across the highway.
Yeah.
And you and I jumped in the truck, grabbed a camera, went over there, and we pieced the story together.
Uh-huh.
And at first they thought it was a police-involved shooting, but it was not.
We pieced it together the best way we could, like conjecture and rumors.
Right. So that you guys might not have heard about this on the national news yet, but I'm surprised by that because we have a situation where a white guy shot a black guy.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty bad deal.
Yeah.
It's a pretty bad deal.
Yeah.
So we get over there. There's blood on the ground. The victim, 21-year-old Jalen something or other.
Jalen, yeah.
Jalen. Yeah, he's been taken to the hospital. The shooter was apprehended a short time later after crashing his Lexus trying to get on westbound Highway 70 at the off-ramp right by Tactical Shit.
Yep.
And so what we knew was, okay, this was a suspect shot a victim at the parking lot right outside a Famous Footwear and Target, here in St. Peter's.
They call it the Target Plaza for people that are looking for it.
For the Target Plaza.
Target Plaza.
So then the news starts coming out of what really happened, what really went down.
Yeah.
And so evidently what had happened was.
You see, what happened was.
The Amazon driver, 21-year-old Jalen, he is delivering a package to either someone at the shoe place or at Amazon, whatever. He's delivering a package.
Yeah.
And you know how Amazon, they have basically Uber drivers delivering their shit now.
Yeah,
right?
They really suck.
Right.
But yeah.
They're unmarked vehicles. They're just everyday people that are working for Amazon delivering packages.
But this was a marked vehicle. It was a panel van that said Amazon.
It really said Amazon? I thought it was a third-party contract.
Dude, we drove right by it.
Oh, shit.
It was in the video.
I wasn't situational awareness I was looking at the blood on the ground. All right. So Amazon delivery vehicle parked in the handicap spot, the number one spot right in front of Target, right in front of the crosswalk, to walk into the store.
In and out real quick.
And so this guy, Jalen, who is at this point not handicapped.
Yeah.
Right? He parks his delivery truck, jumps out, goes in, makes his delivery, and as he's coming out, 65-year-old white guy, Larry Tomlinson, who hopefully is not a tactical shithead.
Yeah.
But he sure as fuck looks like one.
Yeah.
He's got the high and tight.
He's got a high and tight rag.
Yeah. And he's former military. We don't know if he was a Marine, but he sure as fuck looks like he's like 20, 45 years out of boot, still got the same haircut. Right.
Yeah.
And so Larry pulls up. Larry must have been having a pretty bad day.
Yeah.
I think Larry's wife probably said, Larry, go get me some tampons from Target.
Larry, go pick up your fucking Reeboks.
So Larry's fucking pissed, and he pulls into the Target parking lot. Larry's, I don't know if he's a veteran wounded or if he's just got hemorrhoids, but either way, he's a handicapped guy.
Yeah.
Right? So he drives up in his fancy Lexus, and he's looking to park in the handicap spot, and he sees the Amazon truck in the handicap spot, and he notices right off the bat that there's no handicap plate, there's no handicap hang tag, and Jalen is bebopping across the parking lot, getting ready to jump in his Amazon truck, and he ain't limping.
Yeah.
So what does Larry do? Larry takes a picture of Jalen's Amazon truck parked in the handicap spot.
Oh, because that's prime fucking viral shit
and
there.
posts it on his Facebook page and says some shit like, "Look at this shit," blah blah blah, and he posts it on his Facebook page. Then that's not enough. So Larry decides, because he's pissed about the tampons,
Right.
he jumps out of his truck.
Lexus. It's
Lexus.
not a truck. That's a fucking SUV, dude.
Jumps out of his Lexus.
Yeah.
Which I imagine is now parked in the middle of the aisle, right?
Yeah.
And he approaches the 21-year-old victim.
Yeah.
And comes up to him, videoing him.
Yeah.
Saying, I'm going to put you on the internet. You're not handicapped, and you're parked in a handicapped spot.
He basically stolen Valor's the fucking handicap spot.
Exactly. And so somehow there's a bit of an altercation, and both men fall to the ground.
Oh, both fall to the ground?
Both fall to the ground.
Oh, that's an update from what I heard. 'Cause
Yeah.
I heard only Jalen hit the ground. Or Larry.
Yeah, I heard Larry hit the ground. So Larry the handy-capable,
Yeah.
he hits the ground, but evidently Jalen went with him. You know, there was a push and a shove, and they both went down.
Mm-hmm.
And so while they were on the ground, basically Jalen sees a pistola in Larry's waistband. And Jalen's like, I probably should not be fighting with this old white guy.
Game over.
And so Jalen jumps up and starts walking away very quickly.
Yeah, probably like, fuck you.
Yeah,
and then starts
fuck
going
you,
to his
I'm
truck.
out, right?
Yeah.
And what does Larry do? He pulls that pistola and shoots Jalen in the back.
God damn it, Larry.
Shoots him in the back
God damn
as
it,
he's
Larry.
running away. He started walking, and then he started running, and Larry shot him right in the back.
Oh, you done fucked up, Larry.
So what did Larry do?
He got in that Lexus, and he said, break yourself, and he fucking took off.
Yeah. Well, but that's after he made an honest man
He
out
made
of
an
Jalen.
honest man out of Jalen.
Because Jalen's going to be able to park in the handicap spot for the rest of his fucking life.
Yeah.
Because the shot that Larry fired severed his spinal cord, and he's now paralyzed from the waist down.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
What a stupid reason to get fucking shot.
I hope I never get that mad. Like, literally, shoot somebody in the fucking back because they're parked in your handicap spot.
I hope you never get that stupid.
Well, you know, the point is here. This is why we very well could lose our gun
Yeah,
rights.
because of stupid shit.
Because
like
of
this.
stupid fucking shit like this.
So the first thing I said to you when this came across the desk and we're driving out in the truck is, dude, doesn't this remind you of fucking Florida?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
What was about that deal?
So in Florida, it was the guy, I don't remember if it was a handicap spot or what, but some dude was yelling at some guy's wife. He came out of the store. Argument turns to a push match. Push match turns to an old guy falling on the ground. Old guy pulls his gun out and says, press F to doubt, and fucking shoots the guy and kills him.
Right.
Yeah.
And he got let off.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I believe so. I think he got let off. But the key was he had fallen to the ground and the guy wasn't retreating.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so stand your ground.
He stood it.
You know, he kind of fell and he can you stand your ground if you're on the ground?
You kind of just lay your ground.
Lay your ground.
Yeah.
That's the lay your ground
That's
law.
it. Don't tread on me law.
Yeah.
No step on snakes.
Yeah. So he killed that guy.
Yeah.
And he got off, and that caused a whole shitload of stink down there.
Yeah.
But not such the luck for Mr. Larry Tomlinson.
No.
Not only was he apprehended, but St. Charles County prosecutors issued assault first degree, which for those of you keeping track at home is attempted murder.
Yeah.
And they have charged him, and he is in custody at this time.
Yeah.
I've got a clip here of the St. Charles County prosecutor. I'm going to go ahead and play that now. Podcast.
So while you look up that, I'm going to fucking fill some time for here, and I'm going to go over what Larry did wrong. So first off, Larry, it's not the Wild West. And even in the Wild West, it was bad for him to shoot another dude in the back. Second off, Larry, you cannot shoot the fucking Amazon driver because he parks in the handicap spot. There's lots of assholes that park in the handicap spot. Sometimes I park in the handicap spot.
The candy cap spot?
The handicap spot. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Larry.
No, you're thinking about candy.
Yeah. Well, I was saying because I go to the gas station. Sometimes, early in the morning I park in the handicap spot because I'm fucking tired and I don't want to walk that far. But, if a handicap person was like, you parked in a handicap spot, I'd own up to it. Be like, yep, I'm an asshole. Please don't fucking shoot me. Third, Larry, after you shoot somebody in the back like an asshole, you can't fucking run. That's not what you do there, Larry. You gotta put the gun down, call 911, and said, I just did a really stupid thing. I'm a fucking idiot. Come here and take me to jail, and please, God, beat me with a nightstick. And then you call, what was that, USCCA?
Yeah, USCCA.
You call USCCA, they're going to pick up your case, and they're going to be like, Larry, you're a fucking moron.
Yeah, we can't help you, Larry, because you murdered that guy.
Larry,
well,
you
you tried to murder that guy.
You just tried to kill a guy.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
So, Larry, you done fucked up, son.
So let's. I have the audio here of the St. Charles County prosecutor.
Yeah.
Let's hear what he had to say.
So I just wanted to announce charges that we filed just about 2 hours ago. We filed assault first degree and armed criminal action charges.
That's a felony.
Yeah. So armed criminal action means you used a gun in the course of another felony.
I'm glad that you're a cop.
Against
You know all
Larry
this shit.
Tomlinson. I'll briefly go over the facts of the case, and then we'll save some time for questions, and I'll do my best to answer those. St. Charles City Police responded to a Target parking lot right around noon yesterday morning, and there was a report of a shooting that had taken place in the parking lot. The investigation revealed, first of all, the victim was observed lying between two cars, one of which was his work vehicle and another was just another customer's vehicle there. He suffered from a gunshot wound. The investigation revealed that Mr. Tomlinson was also a customer in the parking lot. He was approaching the store. Our victim was the driver of a delivery truck.
Not a customer.
And the
until he gets
delivery
in the
truck
store.
was parked in this disabled parking spot just before the entrance to the store. Mr. Tomlinson took issue with the fact that this delivery truck was parked there illegally.
Because he's an asshole.
Not long after that, he observed, first of all, he took a picture of the vehicle in the spot, and he posted that on social media.
If you're going to shoot somebody, make sure to do that.
Not long after that, he observed
Post it first.
The victim, the driver of this delivery truck, exit the store. Mr. Tomlinson approached the driver and had a camera in his face, and he indicated that he was filming him. The driver brushed him aside at first. Mr. Tomlinson then came back and struck the victim in the face with a closed fist.
Oh, fuck you, Larry.
At this point, it's unclear exactly what happened, but they both ended up on the ground. There was a physical struggle on the ground.
Larry tried to suck his dick.
The victim was able to gain some leverage, so to speak. He was standing behind Mr. Tomlinson while Tomlinson was seated on the ground but upright. As the victim sort of pushed himself up, he observed there was a pistol in Mr. Tomlinson's waistband.
At the point in time, I take it
At
away
this
from
point,
Larry
the
and stick it
victim
up his ass.
began to immediately take slow steps backwards, about 4 or 5 steps backwards, at which point he turned around and began to run towards his vehicle.
Oh, good one,
It was
Larry.
at this point that surveillance video shows that he was shot in the back by Mr. Tomlinson.
Yeah, this whole thing's on video. It's a fucking Target
Assault
parking
first
lot.
degree obviously is a serious charge. That's what we have now. The victim is
Attempted
in
murder.
critical condition at a local hospital.
Paralyzed
He is
from the waist
suffering,
down.
and will suffer from some permanent injuries. That is without question. We just don't know the extent.
I think the main thing to take away from this is that Jalen will be able to park in the handicap spot for the rest of his life without ever having to face this problem again.
Yeah, and I mean, for those of you playing along at home, like I know we're making light of the situation. We got dark humor back because at this point in time, this fucking sucks, and I really do feel bad. I mean, hearts and thoughts for fucking Jalen.
Well,
but, like,
Jalen comes out publicly, and the first thing he says to the media is he already forgave the guy. He already forgave him. That's the kind of guy this 21-year-old is. This bad black guy that Larry shot.
Yeah.
You know, the guy forgives him.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I ain't forgiving you if you shoot me in the back.
Jalen,
Ain't gonna happen.
You are more of a man than I am because I would never forgive that guy, and I'd probably go try to hunt him down in my wheelchair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'd fucking hunt you down, dude.
Yeah, and I'd shoot you in the face, not the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's what's going on in St. Louis right now.
Yeah.
We got old crotchety white dudes shooting young working black men.
Yeah. They work at Amazon. Amazon just fucking came to St. Louis.
Right.
Which I was like, Amazon, no, you don't understand. This is a fucking war zone out here. We carry because we have to.
Right.
And now Amazon's like, well, maybe St. Louis.
Well, like we
isn't
said,
a bad idea.
like we said in the newscast the other day, Tactical Shit News.
Yeah.
News team, right? Mm-hmm. We said, in St. Louis, you don't have to go looking for violence.
Yeah.
It will find you. It's just a matter of when and where.
Yeah, there is a reason that we're like the most violent crime. I mean, we beat Chicago.
Yeah.
We beat Detroit. Like, I always tell people, like, St. Louis is not anything to fuck with. Like, we go hard in the paint because we try to be bigger than everybody else. And then we got fuckheads like Larry getting our guns taken away because of Larry.
Oh, Jesus. So is there a moral to this story? What do you guys think of this story? Leave some comments down below. We're going to follow this story as shots fired as it progresses. We've had some great ones here locally.
Yeah.
You know, we had the guy a couple...
no shootings ever great, but we've had some really interesting
interesting stories. You know, you had Ferguson happened here.
Yeah.
We had a tactical shithead in Lake St. Louis shot a guy that had robbed him in his home and was taken off in his car, but he got charged with first-degree assault, attempted murder, because he shot the guy through the window of the car he was stealing as he backed away from his driveway. Which you cannot shoot people when they're leaving
first.
you. Well, no,
call their name first.
They cannot be retreating. Stand your ground. They have to be standing or coming at you, not retreating.
Well, you have to be standing your ground, which means they have to be assaulting forward.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So that case is still going on. I don't know I don't know where that one is, but we're going to follow this case, and hopefully we'll bring it we'll bring it to you with some updates in future Shots Fired shows
of what's going on with Larry.
Yeah, we want to thank our sponsors. Shots Fired podcast is sponsored currently by Tac Pack. You want the monthly subscription box that makes it like Christmas every month. The February box was cool with tons of AR parts, including there was basically an oops kit in case you lose anything from your AR.
Yeah,
There were punches, all kinds of stuff that guys that build ARs are going to love, and that's a $49.95 a month. The Tac Pack, they've been a sponsor of ours for over 3 years now. Mm-hmm. We also like to welcome some new sponsors. We got Right On Optics is now sponsoring the show. Hyperfire Triggers is now a sponsor of the show. We've also got Gat Crank. Gat Crank is sponsoring the show. Why? Because bump stocks are going to be illegal on March 25th, I believe. 25th or 26th.
Yeah.
And the Gat Crank and binary triggers, not so much. Those things are still legal. You can buy the binary triggers at shop.tacticalsht.com. Mm-hmm. You can buy the Gat Crank at I think it's thegatcrank.com. We'll put a link in the podcast.
Yeah.
But also Whit Machine.
Whit Machine.
It's
the
great.
Canuter valve.
Great spot. Yeah, the Canuter.
Canuter.
It's like the shortest, fucking lowest dB suppressor you can get for a 5.56.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool little dude. Check out the guys over at Whit Machine. But anyway, we're also talking to some potential new rifle sponsors.
Oh.
Yeah, some new rifle sponsors. Oh. So we'll be seeing who wants to play with the big dogs and be the official rifle of Tactical Shit. We're working on that for 2019. If you guys have any suggestions, leave those in the tags or in the comment section.
What about suppressor sponsors for Tactical Shit?
Well, Whit Machine is our suppressor.
Oh, they are now.
Yeah, I mean, they make the Canuter valve, right?
Canuter.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna tread on Whit Machine.
Don't tread on.
Liberal Tears, also another sponsor. Liberal Tears Coffee just released. Liberal Tears Gun Oil, Bacon Scented, and Liberal Penetrator Carbon Solvent. You can get all that at liberaltears.net. Exciting news about Liberal Tears. We just signed Dana Lesh. Liberal Tears ads, live ads about Liberal Tears are going to be airing on 182 radio stations across the country starting on April 1st, including 50 top markets, 50 top DMAs. I can't wait to hear Liberal Tears ads on national radio stations in major cities like Houston and Dallas and all kinds of fun shit. But anyway, so that is today's podcast, Shots Fired, episode number 22. Did we leave anything out?
People are going to be like, where's episode 21?
Oh yeah, episode 21, the episode about Token Marcus being robbed at gunpoint.
Yeah.
That episode is still in the can because we're having some problems. Basically, Fat Dark Earth fucked up the audio.
Yeah, fucked up the audio.
So 21 is on hold. 22 is coming at you right now.
Yeah.
And
maybe we'll bring Vernell back for 23.
But stand by for that. It's a great story about another St. Louis incident where our very own Token Marcus was robbed at gunpoint of not only his iPhone and iPad, but his gun.
Yeah.
Because he was armed, he's trained, and he had the opportunity, but they got the jump on him, and he had nothing. He couldn't do anything. It was either give up his gun or give up his life.
Yep.
And that can happen to you too, folks. So stay tuned for episode 21. We'll go backwards for a minute. We'll talk about how Token Marcus got robbed at gunpoint and how you can help Token Marcus get some of his life back. I feel sorry for the young boy.
Yep.
All right, guys. That's Shots Fired Podcast, episode 22 in the can, and we're out.
Deuces.